G'day everyone, from Star Wars The Mandalorian, the Imperial Armored Commando. For anyone who was wondering, these are from the last couple of episodes of Season 3. Great episodes, 7 and 8. There's a lot of them, but it's so fast, it's hard to really get a good look. So it's great to be able to get my hands on one finally. Because, yeah, as soon as I saw them, I'm thinking, I've got to get some of those. Because, yeah, great episodes, great figures. Yeah, these are a really good standard. Can't wait to get out and show you. Finished card 366. The latest generation of Imperial Super Commandos are highly trained warriors protected by Beskar alloy cast in the form of elite trooper armor. I think Moff Gideon called them next generation dark troopers. I was kind of wondering whether they were human or not, but yes, they are human like stormtroopers. Let's get it out. It's almost a perfect figure and perfect release, but there's a couple of minor things. I'll mention that as I'm going along. It's got all these accessories out. See how many I leave in the pack. Okay, is that empty? Okay, I think I've got everything out. Oh, that little knife somehow fell out in that process. Yes, that's one of the things I was going to mention. There's nowhere to put it. You know, he really needs a little holster of some sort for his knife. I think he normally has it in his right leg. But there's no spot. You know, like Hunter has a knife and he's got a nice little slot on his arm for it. So, yeah. I looked at this thing for about half an hour. There's got to be a spot. Surely there's a spot, but there's no spot that I'm aware of. I've been putting it in his left hand. Because, yeah, this is not the first one I've opened, by the way. It's very loose when you first put it in. But what I noticed, if I can just do it again. Yeah, with the other one, I've somehow I tucked it under the trigger finger. Not sure I'm having as much luck as before, but it's a bit harder to do it on the camera. Maybe if I just put it through there in the first place. Well, he's holding it like that anyway. Where's the other one that I had? Just getting to stand. Let's put him to the side for a sec. Yeah, this is another one As you can see, I've put flames in his jetpack. And there's his knife. That one just fell over. But yeah, I got it to hold it absolutely perfectly. So yeah, they take a bit of time, you know, you've got to play around with them a bit. So that one's, I don't know, is he just landing or just taking off? I've got the stand for support because he's, you know, not a ballerina or something. Yeah, they're really nicely articulated. Got the swivel thighs. The joints very, very tight. Yeah, the knees. You feel like you're going to snap it. It's really scary. Oh, finally, you get it to click past vertical. Yeah, really, really tight. I think the elbows are also pretty tight. Shoulders weren't so bad. This guy's holding his knife pretty steady. Pretty good hips. Yeah, as you can see, poses pretty good. Sort of around the chest area, the articulation. Oh, there goes that knife. Yeah, that's why I wanted to sort of lock it in. I'd done it better with that because it's going to get lost so easily. That's why I was kind of really annoyed there was no spot to put it. Because yeah, this is some of my complaints. It should have come with flames, no doubt. But it is awesome that you can put flames in there. Let me just get that focus right. My fingers out the road. So yeah, you got to really push it in hard, but they'll go in and stay in. Here's another one. There's one I've set up with the shield and the riot electro staff, riot control or something electro staff. Really nice shield. It's a bit takes a couple of times to get it to stick, but yeah, eventually it does. Just lower this camera down a bit, eh? It's really loose in that hand as well. See, I really wish, you know, there was a proper spot for it. Probably end up giving that to the Mandalorian or something. He uses a knife sometimes. I think that's got an electro blade or something. So yeah, you just got to put it through the fingers first. It's going to be a little bit difficult to do it on the camera. And it sort of takes a couple of times to sort of squish it to make it stay on. Nice shield. So yeah, he's got some nice weapons. Make sure I got it in the middle of the picture. Holds it perfect. Nice holster. Little tiny blaster. Fits perfect. Really nice figure. So that detail on the chest there. So yeah, another thing that would have been great, because these have flamethrowers. So I did break out my Mandalorian flame effects, hoping there'd be a spot. But I'm thinking I'm going to have to resort to sticky tape if I wanted to have flames. But yeah, that would have been great, some flame effects with it. And they have the whipcord on the other gauntlet. So there's a few things missing. The flames for the backpack. And spot for the knife. If only. And yeah, a whipcord and flame effects would have been the ultimate figure. There's the Mandalorian. Got the jetpack and flames. Just touching down. So yeah, he got into quite a scuffle with these guys in the episode. Probably my favourite part's after he's been taken prisoner and there's just two of them with him. And he gets in a hell of a fight with them. It's a really good one. And yeah, in the end, he comes along and he's like, no. IG-12 comes and saves him. Yeah, this he does eventually get some of their weaponry. That's where he got the jetpack from. So yeah, it's just can be a bit tricky. Let's get that robe out of the way. Cape. Get around that thumb. Yeah, it fits probably even better on him than it does the Commandos. I'll try and get it on the inside of his arm there, rather than the outside. Yep, that'll do. So that's why it's good to get a few of these for the accessories. But yeah, really should have come with some flames for the jetpacks especially. It's a no-brainer. Don't know why. These are kind of a lot like the jetpack troopers. But unfortunately the jetpack troopers, you can't put flames in their jetpacks. Which is really annoying. One thing I did notice though, you take out the Mandalorian pack, you can put it into the jetpack trooper. And actually I'm going to do that. I'm going to get another one of these and give a jetpack trooper some flames. So you could use these ones for it too, but this is a less expensive figure to buy, just to use the accessory. Where's the man? There he is. Awesome. I really enjoyed the last couple of episodes, especially of season 3. So I imagine they'll release this without all the extra accessories, you know, just with a blaster or something. Sort of like they did with the Dark Troopers. Had a deluxe version and then later put out a standard. But yeah, I'm hoping to build a bit of an army of these guys over time. But this is a nice start. Yes. Yes. I should get him attacking. Put him up the back. It's a nice bunch. Yeah, these Imperial armored Commandos. Awesome addition to the collection. Yeah, Hasbro had just been a little bit more generous. And a spot for that knife. If I'm missing a spot, please someone let me know, but I cannot find a spot to put it. Well, that's something I wanted to do. Let's give you a quick look with the black light. Just lift this up a bit. About there. Just maybe move it a bit. They look fantastic in person. You should see them glow. It's not showing up that great on the camera, but yeah, they look awesome. Not sure if it's worth turning the overhead light off. Might as well, eh? See if it makes any difference. Yeah, not really. But probably will from totally black to lights on. Okay, off. Whoa. Let me just source. Nice. Oh, hang on. I'll turn that light on first, eh? There we go. Back to normal. So yeah, I plan on getting a bit of a setup, a bit of a scene together. I've got some more Moff Gideon hallway playsets to open. That's from season 2, but yeah, it might be a good backdrop for a scene with the Moff. So yeah, I'm going to open that one too. And yeah, keep my eyes open for any sales or specials on some more. And yeah, hopefully they'll release it in the cheaper format. There's Vizsla. He got in some trouble with these guys. And there's Praetorian guards. Look awesome with the flames. Yeah, one of the best figures I've got recently, for sure. Until my next Star Wars collection video, may the Force be with you.